Welcome back. For entertainment this evening, Courage the comedian will be taking center stage to present his one-man special, 30s, Broke, Single and Depressed. In a world where comedy meets raw, unfiltered honesty, Courage invites you on a roller coaster ride through the highs and lows of being 30, navigating financial struggles, embracing the single life and confronting the challenges of depression. He now joins us here in studio to share. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm trying to be good.
Listen, that title sounds depressing in itself, but talk to us about what inspired, 30s, single, broke, and depressed.
First of all, what inspired it is that I'm 30, I'm broke, I'm single, and I'm depressed. But as you had followed my comedy career, I've gone from doing slapstick comedy into doing comedy that tackles social issues. What's
slapstick comedy?
Slapstick is like knock-knock jokes.
Okay, all right.
So you need to have jokes that invoke conversation afterwards. That's what inspired the title.
Yeah. Very candid and very brave to be able to, speak so candidly about, your own life issues. And of course, the topic of depression is a serious one. Why did you decide to bring light on a matter that, a lot of people can relate to, and as I mentioned, such a serious topic?
They say laughter is the best medicine. And you realize that when people are uncomfortable about something, they do comedy about it.
Yeah.
And depression is something that has been shunned upon, especially in the black community. So the best way to start conversation and destigmatize it is by doing comedy around it. Make people feel that it's okay to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's okay to discuss it, Let's not shun it, because we have all experienced it.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you go through a heartbreak and then you want to vent to your friends, and your friends always say, but my breakup was worse than yours.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like that. So that's how I came about everything, and that's how I'm brave enough to talk about it.
Yeah. A one-man show is no small feat, and of course I'm sure you've put a lot of thought and effort into, your skit, as they call it. Yes. Talk to us about, the preparation process when it comes to your work of art.
It's not easy. I've done it for almost 10 years now. I started doing comedy in 2011, and I've done almost 5 specials. And this one is a little bit different because this year there's been a whole lot of mental issues going on, and there's now different age groups, the 90s, I'm at 2000s, whatever. So you need to tackle and make humor out of everything. So I've been observing and I've been experiencing a lot of these things where you see how us, the people that are in the 30s, view going out, view relationships compared to people in the 20s, compared to people in their 40s. So there's a lot of research that goes into it. It's not just me going up and talking about it. It's me interviewing people and testing them.
Fantastic. I want to know, what is it that you hope viewers take from this experience?
I want viewers to laugh, huh? They must laugh, they must enjoy themselves. It's not a TED Talk. It's a comedy show. People must come and enjoy themselves. Like you see, you're already enjoying yourself, you're already laughing. That's what I want. But at the end of the day, when we laugh, have you ever laughed and you go, but it's true, ne? I want it to invoke conversation, like afterwards, it's not that just the humor they take home. They take home a message, they take home a lesson, we start a conversation,
Do you think you might have shot yourself in the foot, though, by, going with talking about what happens in the 30s and not making it relatable to the 2000s, like you put it, or to the older demographic of 40-year-olds?
30s, because people who have followed my comedy know that I root my comedy from my experience. So I'm in my 30s, so someone in their 20s could come and listen and say, oh, how do people view relationships in their 30s? Because they are going to be in their 30s. And I'm also going to talk about their 20s. I'm also going to compare it. Like going out, how it was in our 20s versus how it is now when we're in our 30s. Everything is going to be included. Even the people in their 40s will come. It's just that this is my 30s. And I'm comparing it to everything else. It's comparison comedy at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, right. Talk to us about when, where, and how much tickets we'll be going for.
So the show is on the 25th, on Saturday, at the Brewers Market's Warehouse Theatre. Show starts 7:30. For 8 tickets are $100 Namibian in advance from me or from Brewers Market, and 150 at the door on the day. But people, those that are watching, you might be lucky because at 12 o'clock I might make a Black Friday special.
Ooh, Oh, I like that idea. So they have to keep posted to your social media for that?
Yes, keep posted. You might be the lucky one to get the Black Friday tickets.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Any more, one-man specials coming up next year? I know we're rounding off 2023, but what do you have in the pipeline?
This is the last one of the year. There is more coming. There is more things coming next year, hopefully.
Fantastic.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Courage, all the best on the 25th with your special. I'm sure it will be raved about. And thank you so much for making time to be here this evening.
Thank you so much for having me. This is so lovely. I'm on TV.
That was Courage, the comedian, speaking to us about his comedy special coming up on Saturday at the Brewers Market. It's titled 30s, Broke, Single and Depressed. And I know a lot of us can relate. If you'd like to get tickets, do so. Get them at the Brewers Market. Otherwise, you can purchase a ticket at the door. So this weekend is quite jam-packed with an array of entertainment happening. So pick your poison. That brings us to the end of this evening's show. We'll be back next week, Monday, same time and place. From